Angle okay or anything? Hey, that's why I'm with Jody. Ha! Yeah, we're going to light pop. There we go. Do you mind if I put it down at all? Nice little stand. Ooh, I'm going to move it over just a tiny bit so I can see. We can move it so that we... Yeah. For 55 camera angles, go to...
Yeah, well, it'll eventually, I think I'll just sort of like, I don't know, just indicate. We'll see what happens. I mean, my guess. What should I do? That little.
Hi. Hello. How thick is the feet on my kite?
This is the book, and he wrote it. It's called One Red Paperclip, and you can buy it Amazon, Borders, everywhere. And it basically explains his story, which you just heard about. An interesting connection here. We're not bringing up the One Red Paperclip guy randomly.
No, that would be strange.
Yeah.
Why would we do that? Why would we do that? This show is about you, baby. And you.
Mostly you. What's the connection?
Well, I was trade 10 in the One Red Paperclip project. It was 14 trades, and I was sitting on the internet one night and reading an article about cyber begging, and at the end of the article, so he and I traded. I got a recording contract, which is what we used to record the record, and I gave Kyle a year of free rent, which he ended up parlaying into 3 more trades and a house, free and clear, and a book deal and a movie deal. So,
yeah.
Way to go.
And I met Kyle at RobbleCon, and he signed my book to Sarah. Can you guys see that? See? There you can see it. Okay. Cool. I'm proud. Yeah, so it was a big moment to meet him, but you got to live with
him. Oh. But I did get to, well, because he then traded the house for a day with Alice Cooper, which then went to a photographer.
So he traded the rent with some random stranger who you didn't know.
Right, because he ended up knowing her because it was my neighbor, whose boss was Alice Cooper, and she was like, hey, Alice, I'd like your free rent. We spend the day with somebody. But what ended up happening is Kyle was still staying with me when all this was going down, and we went to Fargo, and we hung out with Alice Cooper for 3 days,
so cool.
which was rad, and Alice Cooper brought this big red paperclip up onto the stage, and he, held it above his head, and spewed blood on everybody, and then, he threw it in the audience. Fragments were everywhere. So, and he's, a nice guy. Go through a Chinese buffet line with Alice Cooper and tell me your life doesn't change, because mine did. It was pretty amazing.
How much do you think that's worth?
The Chinese buffet line with Alice Cooper?
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Not at all. It was cool.
And then what happened with the snow globe you were saying?
Oh, so my neighbor, Leslie, traded with Kyle for the year of free rent. Kyle then had a day with us. At that point, Kyle realized that this blog was less about, still about his quest for a house free and clear. But also, at that point, with my trade, he kind of was starting to change lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Leslie got a year of free rent, and he realized that there was this concert photographer in Kentucky who he wanted to be a concert photographer. He had never shot a concert before. And so Kyle, he's like, all right, well, what do you have? He traded for a Kiss snow globe. And everybody thought Kyle had jumped the shark. What are you, crazy? And then Kyle met Corbin Burnson, the Hollywood actor, who's the world's foremost snow globe collector. He was like, hey, I've got a movie role, and for anybody who gets this, and the town of Kipling, Saskatchewan thought that was a pretty good deal, so they traded Kyle a house, and they held open auditions for the citizens, and a cool guy named Nolan got the movie called Donna on Demand, and it's going to be released really soon.
Wow.
Yeah.